All right, class. Today you're going to learn how to use your alignment by aligning left, aligning center, and aligning to the right. This button right here is justified, but we will rarely ever use it. So, what you have to do, of course, you have to highlight the text. Let me magnify. Highlight the text. And then, if this is the title, then you would now center it. So it's that simple. Let's highlight this because that's a subtitle and you would center it. Now, say if we wanted this paragraph right here to be aligned to the right, then we would simply click align right. But most times, all of our stuff is left aligned because we read from left to right. The only time we really have right align is our name, date, and hour, or unless it tells us that it's on the right side of the page. So let's align that back left. Now the same thing goes with our header. If we insert our header, go to insert, then go to header, and we click on the first one because that's generally the header that I want all of you guys to use. In order to get this on the right side of the page, you will do the same thing. You have to go back home first. Then you'll click on align text to right. So now it's on the right side of the page and we can type our name, date, and hour. So again, now in order to get back to the rest of our document, we have to click back on the screen, header and footer tools design, and then press close header footer. So now our text is on, our header is on the right side of the page. What you guys have to realize is that this show hide button shows, if you read it, it shows paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. So it kind of lets you know exactly what to do. If I take it off, you see all of the little paragraph signs, which means you press enter or a space have disappeared. If I cut it back on, it's here. The reason why I like for you guys to have it on is so you know exactly what you're doing. So say for instance, let's go back to our header. Now, how do I know that you just didn't space over to get to the right side of the page? So let's go back to the left side. And now I'm going to tab over to get to the right. Now, that is what you're not going to do. And I know that you did it because you see the little arrows. You see these arrows. That means that you press tab. How do I know you didn't space over to get to the right side of the page? Well, I would in this case because you see all the little dots, which means that you space to get to the right side of the page. So that is what we don't want you to do. I want you to use these things the exact way you're supposed to do by highlighting it and clicking align text to the right or center. Let's close out our header and footer. Okay, one of the last things that we're going to do is you're going to learn how to single and double space. Now, what I mean by single and double space does not mean, let's put my insertion point here after Samuel Clemens or after Samuel, doesn't mean two spaces in between each word. So now you see these two dots, which means you put two spaces. The only time you put two spaces is after a period. So what it means to double space is to highlight. Let's just take this paragraph for instance, and we'll simply click line spacing and then number 2 for double. One thing about Microsoft Word is you see this paragraph and the little box. Click on the box because we need to make sure that this before and after is at 0. So now they're both at 0 and then we'll press OK. So always, always, always the line spacing before and after should be at 0. Okay. Now, if you wanted to single space, you can come back here and underline spacing, press single. Okay. or let's undo, or you could come back to the line spacing tab and press 1 for single spacing. And remember that before each paragraph, you have to indent, so you need to press the tab key. All right. So that is how you single and double space. Now, if I wanted the entire document to be double spaced, because it's not right now, then I will come here, double, and let's make sure our line spacing is 0. So now, since it's already double, we can get rid of these extra enters. So now, this was a subtitle. Let's bold it, indent in front of a paragraph. That was a subtitle. Bold it, indent in front of a paragraph. And we're missing the L for Samuel. And let's bold this and make our font a little bit bigger. And let's also highlight the entire document by pressing Control A and make our font style. Let's make our font style Times New Roman. Here it is, size 12. And I just changed the title back, but let's make that title back to 16. So now you see we have a nice double spaced document. And this is mostly what your teachers want, Times New Roman size 12, and they want you to double space the document. Again, that does not mean put 2 spaces after each word, 1 space. So remember, if you want to see exactly what you're doing, because that's what I'm going to be looking for, cut the show high button on. If you don't want to see it, cut it off. When you have it on and you print, all of these spaces and paragraph signs are not going to appear. And I think that is about it.